good evening. We're getting a bit of a head start tonight. This isn't going to be a super long stream, but we hit our quota. And to make up for the shorter than average stream, we're just going to play some Saturn stuff. The song is called Authentic Sky. This is from the Tekken 4 soundtrack. We were playing some Tekken 4 last week. And I like that soundtrack a lot. I like that game a lot. It's not the best Tekken game by a long shot. But aesthetically, it's probably my favorite. It's like Namco had this like thing during like early 2000s. It was like Ridge Racer 4 and 5 and this. They all had like a very similar aesthetic and style to it, you know? The Tekken 4 was like so grounded in this like stylistic reality than the other Tekken games. And I really dig it for that. But yeah. Let's play some video games. What do you say? I like that idea. I want to start with the Andretti racing, actually. I watched a video very recently. Maybe it was a Digital Foundry. I honestly don't remember. Oh no, I think it was a GameSack episode. They were talking about this game. EA Sports I don't have much experience with this game. I remember playing it like when I first bought it and being very turned off by how ugly it looked. So this entire menu looks like it's a pre-rendered screenshot. Do open wheel or stock car? We'll do open wheel. Hey! That's where I live. Let's race through Cincinnati. Where the fuck do they race through in Cincinnati? Yeah, we're just gonna race. Of course, the Andrettis are in the top two. It's a street circuit. I remember hearing a few months ago that NASCAR sounded very interested in having a street circuit through Cincinnati.
Watch for that green flag, and here we go.
You're not gonna believe this. This doesn't handle all that well. Alright, so far, don't recognize anything. Like, I'm genuinely curious if they were trying to, like, mimic a specific location. It almost feels like there's a delay on the handling. That feels a little better. So far, though, I don't recognize anything. That's a bummer.
This is it, the final lap.
Did I just lose a wheel? I did! Oh, there it is. That's cool. I'll take that. I guess. It is actually a fairly typical course, so I dig that. Let's do something a bit more. Toronto looks reasonable. We'll do another open wheel, then we'll try the stock car. Sorry.
Watch for that green flag, and here we go.
That's another wheel. Yeah, this controls pretty horribly. Do not like this.
This is it, the final lap.
Oh shit. The car in front of me just went airborne. this fight for 10th. 11th it is. Yeah, this controls like ass. This is no good. How do I change my car? Like, what if I want to be like a certain driver's car? I don't have that option. Sure, we'll go to the Thunderdome. That sounds like a pleasant place to race. No Andretti's at the top, though. What's up, Boca? Yeah, I've never really played this. I've had it for a while, but like every time I try to boot it up, I'm just like so off-put by it.
The field comes off the final corner.
I need to see if I have
the race is on.
I will give it credit. You are in the camera's inside of a 3D polygonal model of a car, rather than it being like a static, like JPEG image. You know what I mean? I will say this does feel infinitely more fun than the open wheel stuff. Fortunately, there are better open wheel racing games on Saturn.
The white flag is out. Just one more lap to go.
Take second. We take that. I want to get Crunchers back in there, but I got this. Ooh. That's fucking rough. Actually, let's go to the Gold Coast. Oh, shit. We're qualifying, I guess. Slows you down. One thing I've just never gotten over was just how ugly these cars look. Like, they're so flat and wide in these games. Like their proportions are like super exaggerated, and I always thought these looked hideous. Well, I would imagine. Oh, the wheel sucks in this too. This game had potential, or has potential, I should say. Need a little bit more time to cook. Like for a Saturn game, it's got like full 3D racing environments that are pretty decent looking. Frame rate being low, at least it's like consistent. Shit. We're on pole with that lap time. Graphics. Me too, man. Something about them. And like when you see them done well, like mostly on the original PlayStation, like you gain like a high level of like appreciation for them looking as good as they do. Like Ridge Racer Type 4, Gran Turismo 2, like those games look, especially Ridge Racer Type 4, that game looks outstanding. Like it still looks good. I'd argue Knights is mostly going off of aesthetics though, but I do like the look of Knights. Burning Rangers looks like the system's about to crash at any second, like they're pushing it so hard. I'm happy with pole position. We're moving on. I'm done with Andretti Racing. Let me see if I have NASCAR on here actually. And yeah, Knights has a super deep scoring system. What's up, Saturn Memories? One that I struggle to like constantly like get a handle on. I was actually playing Knights the other day because it was Christmas. I was playing the PC version. I do have NASCAR 98. Perfect. And yeah, Sega Rally also looks great. Daytona CCE looks fantastic on here too. Virtua Fighter 2, obviously.
Hey, sports. It's in the game.
Yeah, F1 Challenge is great. What's the Hang on GP, I think looks good. Wish you controlled better without a wheel. Fuck yeah, dude. I think Burning Rangers could definitely benefit from like a modern reinterpretation. I don't know if I necessarily want them to remaster the existing game. Like, I want them to take another crack at that idea. You know? Like, this stream is gonna get copyright flagged or whatever, but I don't know. This is cool as fuck. I don't care. I just ran it over. Look at this fucking start screen, dude. With the same song playing. With the Hot Wheels car, perfect. Show me the Intimidator. Where he at? I got another Andretti. There he is. We'll do a road course and we'll do an oval. I feel like if we were to ever see people try Burning Rangers like in name again, like there's that fan-made remake that's going on that I've been keeping an eye on. It looks all right. I'm happy to see what that ends up being.
The green flag is out.
Way more camera angles this time. Oh, look at this! A true cockpit view. It still has like that weird input delay that you get from Andretti Racing, but it's not as severe. This is infinitely better. Not by much, but it is better. And the hit detection when you're running up against cars is also more reasonable. The cars still look ugly, but you know, they're, you know. Oh shit. Yeah, do whatever. Fuck. Fine, just do your thing. I don't care.
Go, buddy, go, go, go!
Is it not Cyber Sled? What is it? I know what you're talking about. Cyber Speedway, yeah. The Bygone Dogs, dude. Or Grand Chaser. I don't. They got different soundtracks though.
One more lap to go.
I've heard people talk about how good the Grand Chasers. Okay, maybe not how good, but just like people have mentioned the Grand Chaser soundtrack to me. I've never actually. I think I physically own that version, but I couldn't tell you what that game sounded like. I may have to give it another look. I don't think I have it on here. Grand Chaser. No, I did it again! Oh no, what happened? Oh shit. Oh god. We saw that one coming. I will say this does handle way better. Should've chosen Watkins Glen. We'll go to Charlotte. Proper NASCAR oval. That's real, but suits the game. Okay. I will have to give it a listen then.
The green flag is out.
The handling on the oval tracks feel way different. Excuse me. In this view, and also because of the retro tank, you can see like the fucking wheels are just like they're just like flat, like 1 pixel by 1 pixel. They did what they had to do. I'm sure it looks fine on the CRT. January 96, 97. Damn, dude. In its prime. Arguably. Yeah, I'd say 96 was its prime. Honestly, I'm surprised it even saw a NASCAR 98, you know? Surprised it even got this. And yeah, like Sega had their own, for Grand Chaser, Cyber Speedway, Sega had their own like soundtrack group. It's like one of the same reasons why like Sonic CD has multiple soundtracks. Same with Shinobi X, or Shinobi Legions, whatever you prefer. So I've only seen this like a handful of times, but like Sega themselves put out a NASCAR arcade game like early 2000s. It was just called NASCAR. I want to say they had like EA Sports branding on it too. I could be. I'm pretty sure. But then there's also a NASCAR arcade game by EA Sports. What's up, Wolfsite? I guess it would have been like Global VR, but it still had like EA Sports branding on it. Yeah, there are 2 NASCAR arcades. I guess 3, because the Global VR one actually had a sequel. But that Global VR NASCAR game is hysterical. Like, the physics in that game are so bad. But the game doesn't know what to do when you try to play it incorrectly. Like, whenever me and my friends would be at the arcade and play it, that Global VR one, we would just play it like Burnout. We would just be constantly hitting each other, slamming people into the wall, and the game just would not know how to handle the physics under all that load. Because, like, I don't think
car is leading the pack.
I don't think it was anticipating people playing the game that way. Oh shit! I was doing so good. Intimidator has lost his way. But had, like, the soundtrack on that game was so fucking bad. It was like a licensed soundtrack. That's some of, like, the shittiest, like, music that was, like, made to think people that they're sounding cool playing it. I don't know. Jeez, my wheel texture. The wheel just disappeared for a second there. But yeah, like, I'm enjoying this game a lot more than Andretti Racing. I need to play another road course. We'll follow through on this race and then we'll do Watkins Glen. Okay, it was a DF Retro. Yeah. I wasn't sure if, because I wanted to play Andretti Racing because I saw it mentioned in a video and I couldn't remember if it was a GameSack or a DF Retro video, but thank you for reminding me it was DF Retro. Hey, I'm just kind of playing random stuff. I saw Andretti Racing and I'm like, oh, actually, I do want to play that. I forgot that there was a Cincinnati course in there. Playing that course could not tell you anything Cincinnati related on that track. The background is freaking out. When I, like, slightly turn my car. That's great. Yeah, I've definitely played a lot worse than this. This is fine. Yeah. Look at the background as I'm, like, shimmying left and right. It's wild. Well, 2 laps left. Making our way up. Get out of there. Is Flirt with Disaster the only licensed song in this game? I mean, at least they got a good one.
One more lap to go.
I see first place. This might happen. if the game can handle drafting, which I don't believe it's doing very well. Oh, hold on. Wait. We got a podium. Possibly past Jeff Gordon. Maybe. Nah.
Way to go, buddy. Great race.
That wasn't so bad. Especially when we had that major spin out in the midfield. Made good improvement on that. Let's do one more course. And move on to another game. A game on the NES. I'd believe you. As far as like racing or like race car driver celebrities in NES games, I know Nigel Mansell got an NES game, and I remember that main menu theme. I thought it was like fucking sick. Yeah. Yeah, I can see myself having a lot of fun with this, actually. I think, yeah, I just lost a wheel. I just got a peck. I don't know if I'd give it like my wholehearted recommendation, but I'd say, yeah, give it another look. Give this another look. The idea of it being an EA Sports NASCAR game from the late 90s on the Sega Saturn probably carries a lot of negative weight to it, but you know what? This could have been a lot worse. This is alright. That turn could have been a lot better. Oh no. So it's back quite a bit. Still kind of alright. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, there's just like an era of Electronic Arts, like late 90s, early 2000s, that like, I feel like the stuff they were just putting out, at least to me personally, I just thought was just so dull. And then SSX came out. And that was like, the EA big label was like their big outlier. That's what made me take notice. I think for me, like, honestly, like, the biggest turnoff for EA games in that, like GameCube PS2 era, all their game boxes had this, like, same generic, like, branding on it. Like, the little, like, swooshy circle in the bottom of all the game boxes. It's like how, like, Capcom NES games all had like a template for their box art, and same with like the Master System, you know. EA did the same during that era. I feel like there's like a major shift tonally for EA when Burnout Revenge came out, and they like did away with that. And I was like, okay, I can get into this. I like this more. Like, it's weird, we think of EA now as like a bunch of dudes in suits, like,
Great move!
making games like the lowest common denominator. When during that like time in the GameCube PS2 era where they all had that like generic framework, or that generic like branding frames for all their box art, I immediately thought of like a bunch of dudes in suits making games. I had that mindset about EA before that was really their mindset. I think also because the first game I noticed that on was 007 Agent Under Fire. Hold on. We'll turn on the webcam for this. I do that. So like that swooshy logo, all their branding during this time frame, all look like that. I really didn't like it. Really did not like it. Gotta put the gates back. Hold on. EA's original boxes with these one of the record albums. I think I remember that. I remember hearing about that, but I need to look back and see how they did that, because that was kind of like their mantra, like when Electronic Arts first started out, right? Like I wanted to say that's how they wanted to treat game releases, like it's like album covers almost, or just albums. And they wanted the box art to reflect that. Didn't mean to choose PAL, but here we are. Batman Forever doesn't work. Tried multiple times. And Street Racer is busted. Like the AI will just completely like freak out, and I can't get a course to complete. You know what? Let's do a Hiberiques Popoito. Buy anything till 2010 when I got a Wii. Wow. Well, after 1 year. I think it's wild that this actually got an English language release in Europe. It's sometimes part of the actual title, yeah. I know this is a puzzle game, but I'm trying to remember, like, oh, whoops. I didn't mean to skip that.
Ready,
This is... the fucking... The flipping is reversed for me. I don't like that. A rotates right, B rotates left. There we go. I should have actually read that. That probably would have made things a lot easier to figure out. I keep wanting to like skip through the text and not the whole thing. Okay, much better. So it's like a cross between Puyo and Dr. Mario. fucked up. We can get this back. I like me some block dropping puzzle games. This doesn't feel particularly great. I feel like the drop is too harsh to have any like fine control over anything. As much as we can. I fuck myself. Super fucked myself. Wait. I got my pieces mixed up. I fucked up. I fucked up real hard on that. Boy, I really don't like playing this. This is... All right. We got it. Jesus. Oh boy. What is a popoito? That's a great question. I don't know what a popoito is. I need to pick up Tetris Forever. That's like right up my alley. Ugh. Who thought this was a fucking good idea? Oh my god. Get the 2 combo. Dig that. We take those. It's got good music. I really didn't mean to do that shit. Perfect. This went way better. Yeah, the rival devs thing. Coaching devs. Whoa. That was huge. Oh my god, son of a bitch. Nice. The way that the pieces move reminds me a lot of, I mean, it's not the same, but, there's a game on 3DO by Warp called Tripped. Reminds me a lot of that, even though it's like, it's not quite the same. Just that general vibe for me. Yeah, we're looking good. Nice. Oh. Okay. Anyway, this is just a puzzle game. I don't like the gimmick of the moving bits. I wonder how multiplayer works. I wonder if it's just a Puyo clone at that point. I've played a lot worse puzzle games. That one's not particularly great. You read my mind. Where you at? God, this game rules. Oh my god. It's hard to put into words just how fucking good this game is. They did this. They did Last Gladiators. I want to say, didn't someone told me? I think they did a Power Rangers pinball game on PS1 or PS2. Like here's Psycho Ball. That was it. Why did I think Power Rangers? I've never watched this whole intro. There's a dude ready for some fucking demonic pinball. To the forbidden games we go.
The mighty messenger will speak.
Need to look into Super Pinball.
He carries the message of the ancient ones. He is the first and the last. His dark angels from above will come, and he'll be worshipped by us all. Through the cities and fields, his shadow you can see. He's everywhere you turn. Here he comes, marching in triumph. Around the fire, around the moon and the sun, around the idol of stone. Around we dance, around we wait, to listen to the scream of the dawn.
I've never, like, I mean, I love playing pinball. Great example. Great example. Another time for webcam. I have that. I have a real, it's an arcade one-up. It's the arcade one-up digital pinball thing. I hacked it to have all the other tables on it. But I really like that thing. It's very cool. I play a lot of pinball. I really like pinball. Shit. I don't claim to be very good at pinball. But I enjoy playing it. It's like Virtua Fighter. I suck at ass at Virtua Fighter, but I love playing it. I wish my chat wouldn't go away every time I did that. Anyway, getting back to what I was about to say. I'm pinball illiterate to the point where I'm like, I totally forget about like nudging the machine. Actually, now I think the game is a bit too loud. There we go. All right. Let's begin to enjoy it. Exactly. Like when I play a physical pinball machine, like I never think to like shake or tilt the machine in my favor, even though that's like a big part of like doing well at pinball. It's just one of the things where I just like, I don't know, I just don't ever do it. love Devil's Crush. What was that? Okay, someone's making like modern interpretations of like they're not remakes or anything, but like taking the idea of like I think it was called Demon's Tilt. I really like Demon's Tilt. I think the game's really fun. And there's also Xenotilt. I haven't tried Xenotilt.
It is dark knowledge. Beware. He'll take over. He'll decide. He'll awake. He'll keep the silver gate. You'll never learn if you don't see the dark side too. He'll take over. He'll decide. He'll awake. He'll come.
I got Demon's Tilt off of Epic Games Store for free.
The stars are strange. The moon seems so near. Far away a temple stands. Far away in a dreamland.
Like I too have a really huge backlog of games. I'm holding off to being like this is a game I want to stream, you know? I have way too many games like that, and it's creating more of a backlog than but then it's like on Christmas Day I bought a game on Steam called Wayfinder. It's like I would say a pretty generic looking like fantasy action RPG. But I don't know, that was just kind of what I was in the mood to play. Just something electrician and feeling. But I'm really liking it, you know? It's like scratching an itch. I need to restart Bomb Rush Upperfront because I played it when it first came out and I was really enjoying it, and I just kind of like fell off of it for one reason or another. I just need to start over. Yeah, that'd be another good stream game. Just Cyberpunk. I will say I did put I went ahead and just bought VF5 Revo since I want to play that game real bad.
This book might take you far away.
And also there's like a pretty like generous launch discount if you pre-order it.
The book holds the names. The book holds the tales of the dreams and nightmares that forever exist. In the shadows they live, of ancient tales they speak. In stone they write, of the places hiding from Arkham Asylum.
Hell yeah. titles.
The book holds the tales. The book holds the tales of the dreams and nightmares.
Like I said, I'm really bad at Virtua Fighter as well, but I want to get really good at Virtua Fighter.
In the shadows,
Like, I want to put the time into it. And for a game at launch to be that low price, or barrier, that low barrier of entry, like, this is my time. Like, when Final Showdown came out on PS3, like, I played the hell out of Final Showdown. Like, actually, I don't do ranked play in most online games. Like, I'll just do, like, unranked casual matches. But, like, I did a lot of ranked with Final Showdown. I had a ton of fun. I'm really stoked to have that experience again. Granted, I have like Tekken 8 and Street Fighter 6, and I love Tekken 8. I love Street Fighter 6. Virtua Fighter is a game that I'm like stopping and play shit. Also, it's a game I want to support.
The book holds the names.
Well, I would love a new Fighting Vipers.
Of the dreams and
Love a new Fighting Vipers.
that forever exist. In the shadows they live, of ancient tales in stone.
I'm glad Sega's getting around to releasing a bunch of like their weird, like more obscure arcade stuff. I'm bummed that they're happening in like a Dragon games, but like it's better than never. It's better than not.
But be aware,
Like the new like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza game is gonna have fucking ocean hunting.
get lost.
I love ocean. That's like one of my favorite Lycan games.
Beyond the walls.
Like I never would have imagined that game ever getting a home release, especially not nowadays. Like the closest we would ever get to a home release for that game would have probably been on the Wii, where that kind of game would make sense on the Wii. I feel like now is like a better time for a Mega Mix style game, you know. Oh, is this just the all tables mode? After we already did all the tables? I think that's what this is. Yep. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find out if I have Last Gladiators on here and play a little bit of that. Because we don't need to play a whole lot of pinball. I can't imagine it being too entertaining for a stream, depending on what you're looking for. But these games are fun as hell to play. So let's see if I have Last Gladiators on here. Hell yeah, I do. And like people have been clamoring for Kiryu to be in like a Tekken guest character, and like I totally get it. Like that makes perfect sense. Like from an outsider. But from what I understand, from what I've heard from people that actually play the Yakuza games, is they would never put Kiryu in a fighting game because Kiryu, like his main, like a major character trait of Kiryu is that he would never fight a woman. Is what I've been led to understand. And keeping him out of a fighting game proper because of that particular trait, I don't know. I just think that's like, you know, they're staying true to how that character is in his games by not putting him in fighting games, and I kind of have a deep respect for something like that.
We who are about to die salute you.
like I've played like the bare minimum of those Yakuza games to like understand Kiryu as a character, but like not enough to like really play to know much about it. You know what I mean? Those are games that I really, really would like to get into, but they are massive games with a large time commitment. I'd really like to try that the first Like a Dragon. I have it installed, like I'm ready to go. And same with Yakuza 0. Like I played through like the prologue of that, and I'm like, I'm super into this, and then I never touched it again. I just need to like hunker down and really commit. And yeah, I understand, like, the series kind of, like, I wouldn't say goes downhill, but, like, I feel like if you picked any Yakuza game, I feel like you, like, without any prior knowledge of any of the other ones, you just pick a random one, you could probably have a good time with it. Like, say if like 4 or 6 were the only ones you ever played, I'm sure you could actually have a nice time with them. Personally, I'm into the idea of Yakuza Dead Souls being a thing that existed. It was pretty boring? Okay. I'm also going into this as someone who's never really dedicated much time to those games, as much as I would really like to invest time in them. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I understand, I get the hype, but I also want to, like, experience that alongside everyone else, kind of thing. Also, I mean, other than the fact that Like a Dragon Gaiden has Daytona 2 in it, like, I'd probably actually play that one because I hear it's pretty short. Like, that's way more, like, appealing to me. To get the whole experience of one of those games without the time commitment. Burned out near the floor. I'm trying to get into the little hole thing there. There we go. Yeah, that's the impression I kind of got. Like, there's only so much you can do with Kamurocho as a setting. But I can understand, like, that idea being endearing of, like, revisiting like, existing places and newer games from older games. Like, that's why when I played Mario Odyssey and then I went back to Peach's Castle for Mario 64, it's not exactly the same, but like that's what they were going for. Like, I love that shit. remember like buying this game on a whim. I'm like seeing this in my local retro shop. Like it had been there for like last couple of years. Talk about. Like it had been in there for a while. It was pretty cheap. I'm pretty sure I still have the price tag on it. I'll pull off the shelf once I'm done with this round here. We'll see how much I paid for it. But the day I bought this, I got this and Tetris Plus. Probably still have the receipt for that purchase in one of those cases.
Nations.
How can I help you, my son?
Like, it's a bummer that we never got Digital Pinball Necronomicon over here, but Last Gladiator still fucking rules. As far as Saturn pinball games, we were still eating good with this. Honestly, what are the rights for these games? Wait, they went on iOS at one point? Oh, damn, I didn't know that. I was gonna say, what are the rights for these games? Kaze still around? Yeah, they're just not doing games anymore, right?
Time for the real champion to rise.
Yeah, they're sitting on a fucking gold mine with these, though. What else did Kaze make? Did they primarily do pinball games, or did they make other stuff too?
How can I help you, my son? How can I help you, my son?
No! I mentioned I can't do that really with these games. You just force a habit. It definitely showed. Like as far as like transitioning pinball into digital space, like they pretty much nailed it for the era. Like this is, as far as pinball goes from this era, like this is as good as it gets. Like, I can only imagine how awesome it would be if they, like, got the rights to, like, real, like, Williams Valley machines, and gave them this treatment. Digitizing them like this, like, God, it'd be so fucking cool. And I'm glad we got original tables. I think that's great. It's definitely cool that they kept them, like they limited themselves to the constraints of what a physical pinball machine is capable of when making these. Like I really dig that. Like if I didn't know any better, and you told me that these were digital recreations of existing machines, like I'd believe you. Told me this gladiator machine was real? Yeah, I believe you. Also, this game, and especially in Necronomicon, like the sound design, outside of the music, which like music fucking rules, but like just the sound effects of the flippers, the ball hitting the bumpers, and everything. Like it just like audibly feels good to play this. Two gripes with this game. Post transfer, yeah. I'm learning that the hard way, but I'm making do with it. I'm at 1.5 billion points. I'm adjusting all right. I wish I knew what wizard mode was. No. 1.8 million. If I can rules, too bad my score won't save.
Glory awaits you.
This game's real good. This game's really fucking good. Let's near the in the center there. While you're typing away, I'm gonna grab something. Okay, here is my original copy of Last Gladiators. Alright. Pretty good shape. There's the receipt in here. Okay, not in here. It might be in Tetris. Hold on, let me pull out Tetris. Missing the receipts. That's okay. Get one all. Get one all. All right. I have to pull up chat in another window. All right. Can I get any guesses in the chat? Or what you said, I remember saying this. How much did I pay for this? Back in 2013, 2014-ish, give or take. I'm gonna say 2013 for this. How much should I get Last Gladiators for? 15. That's a good guess. It was if it'll focus. It was $4.99, $5. Hell of a deal for this. I'm actually curious. How much is this going for now? Gladiators. You can get it on Amazon for $41. That's honestly what I kind of expected. eBay, what do you got for me? eBay says, oh, okay, like 20, 25 bucks. Yo, that is so worth it for this game. Holy shit. Last Gladiators is still an incredible deal. This is so worth it. I know we didn't do the other tables on there, but we played the Gladiator table for far too long than I anticipated. I will take that high score, though. That was pretty good. And yeah, I feel the same way about prices back then. Like, I've told this story before, but I got my collection going. Like, when I started collecting, I was in high school. That was like 2009 is when I started. And I didn't have a credit card or a debit card then. So I could only really buy stuff if it was at like the local shops. And most of the time, like seeing a new Saturn game pop up at like the local retro game store, like was very few and far between. So to get around that, I would save up all my spare change, $10 at a time, maybe. I would go to a Coinstar and turn those into Amazon gift cards. And I would just buy like used Saturn games from sellers on Amazon. I got a lot of really good stuff early on. I bought my used copy of Astal. I was under the impression that it would have been disc only for $9. Nah, it was complete, in excellent shape. for $9 for a complete install. You know, like I was getting deals like that back then. So I'm very glad that I was able to get in on it when I did. Let's see what we're playing now. I have time for like maybe one, maybe two more games. I got stuff I have plans for tonight that involve me playing video games with other friends. I remember going to MagFest and seeing Panzer Dragoon Saga complete for $200. And for at the time, that was a fucking lot of money for me. It's a lot of money for anyone. $200 is a lot to spend on a game. But yeah, me and my girlfriend at the time, Rhea, we saw it there, and I mean, she knew what that was. She was like, "Oh, that's the game, isn't it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the one." And we saw it there, we looked at it, and we walked away. And then Rhea's like, I know that's the one. Like, I can go halvesies on that with you. Let's go back and get it. And I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go do it. Let's do it. We walk back to the table and someone had already bought it. I was that close to getting Panzer Dragoon Saga for $200. I was so close. Almost happened. But it is what it is. I have ways of playing that game now, so I'm not super bummed about it. I would have been bummed if, like, it wasn't easily accessible for me to play it, but, you know, I have a physical copy. I have the Japanese version of it. I have a really nice reproduction of it that I'm happy to look at on a wall, on a shelf. And then I can just play it on here. No problem. So, not the end of the world. What I also am really disheartened about, I have the case for Shining Force 3, but no disc. A buddy of mine from college hooked me up with that, along with the case for Dark Savior, which I ended up buying the disc for later on. I found a disc-only copy of Shining Force 3 for $90 at MagFest, and I am really kicking myself for not buying that. I should have bought it. I mean, also $90, a lot of money for me at the time. It still is, you know? So. All right, what are we playing? What are we playing? I want to say this is a helicopter shmup that I've probably played a while ago and don't remember anything about. Probably would have remembered that. Look at all these modes. Play Saturn mode. Unlimited credits. Oh no. I think we're about to play through this whole game. Oh man. Whoa! That's scaling. And then the scene just changes. Scaling and pull it back out. it's kind of cool. I dig that. It's fun. For the sake of moving on to one more game after this, we'll just go through the initial 9 credits. Jesus! Oh my god. That is a lot of flashing. Okay. Those are bullets, not power-ups. Christ! Oh my god. Oh, I love the little people down there. Look at them. Oh, they're waving. Alright, excellent. 3 and 2 more credits. I didn't really mean to pick up the this particular shot type. I prefer the other one I had. Way too much flashing. Oh my god! That's so much flashing. That fucking hurts to look at, dude. Wow. Carrier engines. Yeah, this default shot type is not doing the work I need to do. That was weird. Like, that kind of hitches. It's like freezing. This seems fine. It's like an adequate shooter. There's definitely worse ones you can play. This where you're only a shooter on Saturn. You're probably doing alright. Okay, it has to load. I like how it's like kind of sort of like shown off as like one constantly going on level. It's a weird, like, melancholy tone, but I dig the song. It's no kicker and down, but you know what it is. Oh man. The little dudes are the best part. All right, we're in our last credit. Alright, well that's... I'm just gonna say this is Tiger Heli 2. It says Tiger 2 and you're in a helicopter. That seems like a reasonable assumption to make. Let's do one more very quick game and then I'm donezo. This is a quick stream. Let's see. Was it during the Saturn anniversary stream? I played Dark Legend again for like the first time in forever. That game fucking rules. That game is so fun. If you have not played Dark Legend, highly recommend checking out Dark Legend. I should try Mystaria sometime. I know this is riveting stuff. I need to play Winning Post. At some point, I want to play Winning Post. I want to see what it's all about. Gotta check it out. Like, yes, they are breeding horse racing games, but I don't know. I've been really interested to just be like, I just want to see what these are. What is it? Like, they made a bunch of them. Hell, like, Koei Tecmo's probably still making them in Japan. Yes, control room. Oh, actually, I think all right, let's do a run in Deli Soba. Deli Soba? Deli Soba? Not quite sure how you're actually supposed to pronounce that. Oh no. Should have chosen the other option. One more time. Cool. Seems not very loud. You turn that up a little more. Oh, Christ. Trying the best I can. We did it. We saved the noodles. Alrighty. And I think with that... Oh, Christ. Start up again. And I think with that, though, that's going to do it for this little mini stream. So yeah, a short one tonight. I had plans for other stuff to do. So, I still wanted to beat my streaming quota. I haven't been doing super hot with that. But we've been at least trying to keep it at least to one stream a week. At the bare minimum, so. My schedule for work got all fucked up again. So I don't have as many days off as I used to, but hopefully that won't be for too long. Just people leaving, people maybe needing other positions being filled, or time slots being filled, hours being filled. So back from 4 to 5 days a week, then hopefully though it won't last very long. I will say working 5 days and then doing the streams Friday nights are difficult, but we're making do by just doing them on Saturdays. But that's it for me. That's it for the stream, and I will catch you all next time. Take care.